I'm looking forward to explore in today's show why I think XRP investors are about to have their faith rewarded. Looking back on 2021, it's obvious XRP didn't rise like many other cryptocurrencies, mostly because of legal issues, but now I'm beginning to see these legal obstacles as more of a tactical ploy meant to discourage ordinary investors like us from diving in, especially in light of the digital-oriented future we are moving toward. The basic goal of XRP is what really draws one. Hello Moneyside family, welcome back to your preferred location for all the newest on XRP. Before we plunge deep into the thrilling news of today, I have a fast request. Should you enjoy our material, please support us. To join our great community, give that like button a good smash, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell. Now for some good news. As we approach the 60,000 subscriber mark, we are preparing for an amazing XRP giveaway. It's really simple to join in with only 3 steps. Details will follow, you won't want to miss out. Remember to leave a hashtag Moneyside in your remarks as well to guarantee your eligibility for the giveaway. We all know that almost everything is moving to a tokenized form and that digitalization is key, thus we are entering an age. Examining XRP's white paper and other basic papers shows its main use. In a world where tokenization is spreading everywhere, not only of currencies but also of many assets to simplify transactions, XRP's design to manage the movement of both money and asset-based tokens is intriguing. Efficiency is everything. Tokenization greatly simplifies procedures. XRP, maybe along with Stellar, often regarded as XRP's less attractive brother, is set to be the foundation for moving digital assets as well as money. Let's look at XRP's effect on liquidity to clarify more why it could change the remittance scene. Under the present banking system, say moving $200 million from a Japanese bank to an American one calls for twice that amount for the transaction to take place. XRP's function in this situation is changing, maybe altering how world remittances operate by greatly releasing liquidity. This part will explore XRP's transforming power in the area of liquidity and the foreign exchange (FX) market. Imagine a situation in which almost instant transactions are made possible by a token called XRP. A more efficient market could result from this invention, which could release a great lot of liquidity. This efficiency is exactly why we have seen many banks working with Ripple. The jump to institutional adoption, though, has not yet completely happened. Let us use a case to show this. Traditionally, if the Bank of Mitsubishi in Tokyo had to send $100 million worth of yen to its New York branch and convert it into dollars, you would need an equal amount in both currencies at both sites, therefore tying up $200 million. But should this transaction be connected to a token like XRP, the consequences are huge. Ripple's possible move to go public, a decision pending SEC approval, is another interesting development to consider. Especially noteworthy is Ripple's triumph in the case when Judge Torres ruled it a non-security. Though we don't cover it much on the channel, I have long been an XRP investor. My experience with XRP has been mixed. While XRP's performance was especially hurt by the lawsuit, I found more returns with other investments in the last bull market. XRP's community also occasionally shows a quite strong, almost cult-like zeal, which I find fascinating. XRP was not unique. There have been times when I have been excessively hopeful about a project. Some of this caution comes from the worry that certain followers might have invested depending on my excitement and maybe suffered losses. But recent technical studies point to XRP being on the verge of repeating its 2017 surge. The current setup we observe reflects that of the pre-2017 surge. Having Francis Hunt as a guest has given us insightful analysis on the HVF Hunt volatility funnel approach, which we have covered many times on the program. From its present price of about 60 cents, he forecasts XRP to be worth $1.16, a notable increase. Should this projection be accurate, it would indicate a significant return for investors. Today's video aims to highlight what I consider to be a major chance with XRP. Sure, it may seem like a well-known story, but there is strong evidence to suggest that XRP holders are about to experience a major victory. The technical structure of XRP is what matters most since it appears to be following a pattern comparable to the one preceding the extraordinary increase in 2017. In fact, it is good that XRP did not reach new highs in 2021, setting the stage for a possible repeat from the 2017 rise. Holding XRP, I reflect the hopeful view forecast by Francis Hunt, whose approach I have spent the last year researching. One cannot help but notice the similarities between the present state of affairs and the trends preceding 2017. XRP's potential to reach $16 implies that a significant catalyst is on the way. Several things could affect this, including Ripple's recent stock buyback action, suggesting confidence in their approach, or possible public offering. Given the relevance of instant liquidity in the financial world of today, I believe XRP merits a spot in your portfolio. I wish to recognize the annoyance many XRP holders have gone through. I feel the same way. Still, I think our patience is soon to be rewarded. We're on the verge of a breakout, a long overdue run that could change the value of XRP and its function in the cryptocurrency market. This section of the video will look at the idea that, driven by higher powers, the SEC could have been trying to keep retail investors away from XRP. Remarkable is the growing number of banks working with Ripple despite the lawsuit it faced until recently. The legal issues appear to have no effect on these financial institutions, therefore highlighting XRP's durability and promise. Especially, XRP is one of the few non-security classified cryptocurrencies with obvious legal standing. Technical indicators back this potential as well as XRP's clarity, which helps it to possibly grow its share in the whole cryptocurrency market. Looking forward, based on several projections and comments from Ripple, 2024 seems to be a turning point year for Ripple and XRP. Watching how these hopes develop will be fascinating. Still, keeping a fair viewpoint is absolutely vital. I don't support putting 100% of your investment portfolio into XRP. As many XRP investors learned in 2021, particularly in the erratic crypto market, diversification is vital. Still, I think XRP is a good complement to a varied portfolio. Our own crypto portfolio includes a wide range of sectors and currencies, each with their own purpose. We include currencies like XRP and XLM, which are important in the remittance sector and the transfer of value. The Internet of Value is being built right now. Efficient transaction channels are therefore required if this new ecosystem is to operate smoothly. XRP and XLM are therefore interesting possibilities in this respect to support this new digital economy. Remember, I am not a qualified financial advisor. The material shown in these films is solely for amusement. Before deciding financially, I always advise people to do their own study and speak with experts. Thank you very much for watching. Should you like the video, please thumbs it up. Also remember to press the subscribe button. Be the first to know when I publish fresh material.